A deadly day on the roads in the region after a number of bad crashes.
Cats hit the road, taking on the Mississippi State Bulldogs. We have highlights from tonight's game. And a Kentucky community honors a mother and her 3 children killed in a fire.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at 11.
Thanks for staying up with WKYT. I'm Kristen Kennedy. We have had a very wet weekend, and the rain doesn't look like it's letting up anytime soon. We begin tonight with WKYT's Mike Linden. He's tracking more rain and wind in the forecast.
That's right, Kristen. A cold front lurks behind all of this moisture, but should kick the winds up a little bit as we head into Sunday. The rain has really not stopped. Now it is still a bit showery. We're pretty much done with the heavy downpours. That is until this moisture begins to work its way toward the southeast. You can still see moisture working its way in from the southwest. This has been the path that all day long has been incredibly wet, and look no further than Texas has just seen a torrential amount of rainfall today in the Houston and Dallas area. Now, we're not going to see totals like what the Lone Star State saw today, but we will see that moisture continuing to train from the southwest toward the northeast as our evening rolls on. But our big concern lies into the work week this week. By Wednesday, things are really going to crank up in intensity. The moisture returns, and we could be looking at not only some heavy rainfall, but some gusty winds, potentially severe thunderstorm development as well. Coming up, I'll take you hour by hour, show you what we expect out of this rain into Sunday and when that pattern is going to crank back up into the middle of next week. Kristen?
Mike, today has been a terrible one on the roads. 3 people have died in Kentucky wrecks and several others have been seriously injured. Tonight, police are trying to figure out what caused a man and his sister to crash in Scott County. The coroner tells us 23-year-old Paul Barton died after the car his sister was driving crashed on Kentucky 227 in Stamping Ground. Barton's sister is in serious condition at UK Hospital. Earlier today, crews had to shut down part of I-75 for hours after a crash in Laurel County. And in Garrett County, 1 person died in a wreck. Tonight, WKYT's Garrett Weimer is tracking the investigation into those crashes. He has our top story at 11.
On a day with off and on rain, roads prove to be a problem for drivers for one reason or another.
A lot of people are not yielding for other people, and they're cutting other people off on highways.
More than just causing frustration, the roads also proved deadly. State police say 1 person was killed in a 2-car crash on Kirksville Road in Garrett County. Just a couple of hours earlier on I-75 in Laurel County, the driver of a tanker truck died after he lost control of his truck, went off the road, and hit a tree.
You know, it's sad to see anybody lose their life, but especially in a traumatic or, way like this, it's kind of sad.
That crash backed up traffic for hours while crews worked to clean it up. The same conditions that prove dangerous for drivers also pose risk for responders working so closely to oncoming traffic at the scene.
And just trying to get traffic through as safely and quickly as possible is one of our main goals, while ensuring our safety too, because, with the traffic working as close to us as it is, we have to make sure that we stay in a safe environment.
Meanwhile, in the hours following a deadly day on the roads, drivers say they do what they can to stay safe.
Slow down and let them pass you up and go on their way. Usually it's safer that way.
Garrett Weimer, WKYT.
The driver killed in Laurel County was 40-year-old Stanley Young from Boonville. The coroner in Garrett County has not yet released the name of the driver killed there. We are tracking a developing story out of southern Kentucky. State police are searching for a man they say shot an officer in Tennessee and is now moving through Kentucky. Police say 62-year-old Floyd Cook shot an officer in the stomach in Allgood, Tennessee. The officer, we're told, was not injured because he was wearing a bulletproof vest. Officers say Cook was then involved in a shootout with officers in Cumberland County, Kentucky. They say he took off into the woods, and now police are searching that area for him. Cook is considered armed and dangerous. His last known residence was Lebanon, Kentucky. Stoops troops are down in Starkville tonight. They're playing the Mississippi State Bulldogs and going for their 5th win of the season. Lee K. Howard's been keeping track of all the highlights. He joins us now for an update on the game.
Hey, Kristen, yeah, no easy task for the Wildcats facing a talented Mississippi State team and 60,000 cowbells. Kentucky has never beaten a Dan Mullen coach Bulldogs team. The Wildcats offense looked good early on in the game. Boom Williams takes the rock, going 9 yards, Supermans it, but doesn't get into the end zone, gets down to the 1 yard line. Setting up the 1 yard quarterback sneak by Patrick Tolles, reviewed and ruled a touchdown, 7-0 Kentucky. The Wildcats had a 10-7 lead in the second. State takes the lead here. Dak Prescott to Runyon Wilson, 13 yards, and Mississippi State takes the 14-10 lead just before the half. Prescott weaves his way through the Kentucky defense for his second rushing touchdown of the game. Bulldogs led 28-13 at the half. And Prescott and the Bulldogs having their way with the Wildcats in the fourth quarter, 42-16. Kentucky just doesn't have an answer for Mississippi State. We'll have more highlights coming up a little bit later in game time.
We are tracking the search for 2 missing people tonight. In Scott County, deputies are looking for a missing 77-year-old man. Deputies say Wilbur Eugene Herod left a friend's house in Sadieville yesterday around 2:30. Herod is 5'11", 198 pounds with blue eyes and short white hair. We're told he suffers from dementia, Alzheimer's, and depression. Police in Garrett County are trying to track down a man who hasn't been seen in a week. The sheriff's office says people last saw 51-year-old Stephen Lane October 17th. Lane lives in the Bryansville area. Deputies believe he may be driving a 2004 white Monte Carlo, and as of now, they do not suspect foul play in his disappearance. 3 murders in less than 9 hours. Louisville police are investigating 2 separate deadly shootings. The first shooting happened overnight around 12:30 on Evelyn Avenue. 2 people were shot. One of them died at the scene, and the second later died at the hospital. Police say both victims were men in their 20s. Their names have not yet been released, and police have not arrested anyone. Today, a community said goodbye to a mother and her 3 children. Lori Doppelhauer and her sons Christopher, Egan, and Kieran died Tuesday in their home in Maysville. A neighbor also died in the fire. Today, people gathered in Somerset for their visitation. The funeral will be tomorrow at 2 at Southern Oaks Funeral Home. They will be buried at Camp Nelson National Cemetery. We are less than 10 days away from Kentucky's statewide election, and candidates here in the Commonwealth have a busy week ahead. The major candidates for governor will participate in their 3rd televised debate tomorrow night on WKYT. The debate airs live from the EKU Center for the Arts starting at 6 p.m. You can submit questions or comments during the debate on Twitter using the hashtag KentuckyKYDebate. Police officers in Nicholasville traded in their badges and handcuffs for some gourmet burgers and aprons. They participated in the national campaign Tip a Cop event benefiting the Special Olympics. Officers worked to collect tips at the Red Robin in Brannon Crossing.
Every year that we've done this is our 4th year straight. Our officers have jumped to the call and immediately showed up here. Right now I think there's probably 8 officers in here, and each time they hear about it, we show up in droves. We've been here all day.
Officers raised about $3,000 during today's event.